Oh, he came in?
Sophie, your boyfriend here. Sophie.
Her boyfriend.
Sophie. Oh, she was tearing that butt up.
You mean someone she gonna dominate?
Sophie, look. Look. Pepsi here and somebody needs to get the dishes in your arm. Come on. Come on. Look. Look. Look, Pepsi. Sophie, she's mad at you. She's calling herself mad. Come here. Look. Come here, Pepsi. Come here. Look what I got. Sophie. Look what I got. And you're gonna come down.
You know what it reminds me of?
Weirdo.
It reminds me of the zombie movie when somebody's child turns into a zombie, but they keep him as a pet so that they can feed him to people. You know what I mean? And
Come down. Come on.
You open up the back.
He's going home. He's going outside. He's gonna go outside. Come on. You need some help? Come on. That's a good girl. Since when you let me take you down? She don't let me pick her up, but now she actually allows me to take her down.
You got that? She got down. She understood she was gonna get down quicker. She said, "Yeah, come on, let's do it. I'm gonna get down quicker." Let's go, y'all. Let's get this dog. We're going to get dog food, Brian.
She doesn't have to write you a ticket. She can block you up.
Right.
Because this is actually worse. Like how you sit there talking about, oh, that's not even my ha, this is so funny. Like, no. Dude, shut up.
You never watched Parking Wars?
I watched a couple times, but it's hilarious. Like the way how you say it, I was like, wait, what did you say? Like, it's not even yours. Like, I would say that out loud. Now you definitely go to jail.
Right.
It's like, I would pay $50 worse than, you know, probably get booked and pay $100 which would go bounce fee.
Right.
People are funny. I thought it was hilarious. He's like, that's my mom's license. Apparently I cannot leave because Pepsi decided to house on my lap. But
Let me guess, I need to get you a knife or something.
no. Yeah, just so weak and don't know how to open up the packages. Pepsi, you know it's not for you. Thank you very much. Can I? Bye. Thank you. Oh, Rudo, it's yours. Guess what? That's your go away present. You will love this. It's like a Christmas. I get presents. So,
What is that?
why are you getting my blog? First of all, vlog. Excuse me. Anyway, this is a mini educator, Ecollar. So, it's two of them. This is Rudo's.
You gonna open it so we can charge it?
Yes.
Oh,
we
it's
are.
black.
Yes, I have both on black for Fang and for Rudo.
Are you gonna demonstrate today with Rudo with it? That would be great. I'm sure somebody is thinking about buying that collar and they don't know how it works. And then trust me, if they call it a shock collar, they definitely don't know how it works.
Oh, because I called it.
It's not a shock collar. It's a static collar.
It's a mini educator.
We still gonna do this again?
Yes. It's mini educator. It says mini educator, see? So basically I did put on the back of the collar there is a charging, and on the back of the on the back of the controller there's another little hole where you can put it in. So now we're going to charge it.
Oh, Rudo, she's charging your collar.
I guess we're charging in the kitchen. Kitchen busy.
Oh, you can unplug over here. This right here. Unplug this, babe.
I got it.
Okay. I'll try to show y'all the lights. So she didn't want to put it on the counter. See, the light says it's charging. If you don't see the lights, it's not charging. Yes, Brian. Did you do what I said?
Yes.
Thank you. You're the man. Need to work on that beard. Still thin.
Look who's talking.
Hey, Brian, you still? So I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
All right, so you are from Germany, right?
Sure.
I guess because I mean,
Well,
you don't have to
depends
tell
who's
us.
asking.
You don't have to tell us. I mean, I'm interviewing you, so.
Okay. I was born in Russia. When I was 12, we was moving to Germany. So I kind of half-half. And then when I turned 25, I moved to the United States. So yeah, 12 years there, 12 years there, and 12 years, well now, I'm staying here now. I'm a U.S. citizen, so.
So you have your citizenship in the U.S.
Yes.
And you speak both languages?
All three of them, correct. German, Russian, and English, all fluent. When we moved to Germany, I was in my 7th grade. We moved to Germany. My parents put me in the 5th grade so I can learn how to speak English. That didn't help much. So when I graduated high school, I kind of suck in English. So when I did my pharmaceutical degree, I had English and I had a lot of American friends, so I learned how to speak English. And I actually graduated from my pharmaceutical school college with a B, which that was very impressive. I actually was teaching my teacher certain words and my pharmacist, because in Germany they have a dual education where you have half of your education you in the field and half of your education you in school. So basically 3 days in school, 3 days in the pharmacy. So yes, then when I came to the United States, I actually started working for GNC. GNC, if somebody doesn't know, is a general nutrition center. They're selling supplements, which is kind of close to the pharmacy, but more natural based. So a lot of the athletes using it, even normal people who like vitamins, fish oil. So same thing like a dog's kind of. I mean, if they're taking certain supplements, I know I'm going soft with that, but again, I lost the track of that. Anyway, so I was working for GNC for 10 years. And so my knowledge background as far as like...
Would you say that dog supplements are really close to human supplements?
That's what I tried to kind of address, but I kind of went nowhere. Yes, so supplements, when it comes to, it's of course the dosage. It's going to be like for little children.
But when you were at GNC, you were a general manager.
I was actually, yes, I was in charge of 7 stores. So I was, most of the time I was on the road, a lot on the road. Open up stores, closing the stores, doing inventories, make sure everything ran proper.
So how do you get into dogs? Your husband gets you into dogs?
Yes, my husband actually, how did it all started? We were still in Beaufort.
Was it the police dogs that I was bringing home, or the?
That was actually,
the
yes.
one you were scared of, the really big German Shepherd.
He brought one home. His name was Chief.
Chief.
He scared the piss out of me. He left. Soon as he brought him home, he said, "Oh, honey, he's a good dog. You just have to bond with him." Okay. This fool laid in the corner, staring at me like he's about to eat me, and my husband went to work. So it was now me, infants, and two infants, and him. And every time I look at him, he look at me like I'm going to eat you for lunch. So I never could bond with him. I was literally afraid with him till he found him a home, and then. My husband have a very big heart when it comes to seeing the dogs in need and bring them home.
Oh, you're talking about the dogs that I would bring home.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time when he goes through the houses and whatnot and he sees the dogs that have been neglected, he will adopt them and bring them home.
I forgot about
So we end up with Lucky. Lucky was my heart. He was so adorable. The reason why we call him Lucky because he ended up staying with us. With all the dogs, he stayed with us. So it was kind of funny. He was, I don't even know what he was. Pit bull mix with American
Bulldog.
Bulldog.
But he thought he was a protection dog.
He thought he was gangster. He was like, when it comes to
training, when protection training, he was the first one in line. He was right before our Rottweiler. And we did have 4 dogs. Actually, we had 2 Doberman and 2 Rottweilers. Of course, some of them didn't get along, so we had to separate them. So we had to manage that. That's how we learn on behavior in dogs.
This is all pre starting the training company.
So we kind of learn as we go. Well, I kind of learn as we go on our personal dogs. Like my Doberman, she was very difficult to deal with. She was very stubborn, very sweet, but very stubborn. And of course, his Doberman, every time he did something stupid, he blamed it on my Doberman. So my Doberman always got in trouble. So anyway, so again, all this obedience and everything you was learning or experiment on our dogs. As far as behavior goes, again, our Rottweiler didn't get along with our Doberman, so we had to learn how to handle that, the aggressions, the food aggressions. So like I said, all of this stuff came as an experience on hands. So
people don't know it, but you actually are the co-owner of Madison Bell K9.
Yes,
So
I am.
You're a co-owner. You're not just an employee or a wife. You actually co-own the business.
I'm a co-owner. I'm always in the background, so majority of times you will not see me, besides sometimes helping out with protection dogs and search dogs.
What's up, y'all? Remember this face?
Gorgeous.
Does it look familiar?
Yes.
I'll show you real soon whose face that is. This is Tyson. He's one of our puppies in our puppy line, and he is available, right? But I wanted to show you, this is how Donnie looked when he was a puppy, right? And then you see Donnie working yesterday, and you imagine this little guy, this sweet boy. Oh boy, you getting heavy.
Little, not so little anymore.
What? That's my little Tyson right here.
Tyson.
He said, I don't like being up this hard, Daddy. I don't like being up this high. I'm gonna put him over here and put him back down for you, Anna. Because I gotta put him back in there anyway. Oh, so Donnie is their father.
He's like, I know where I'm going.
Right.
I know where I'm going. Come on.
Tyson! He just want to be around his sisters.
Yeah.
He's the only male out there, out of that litter right now. So all those are girls.
Oh, the estrogen.
He looks just like his daddy, don't he?
He does.
Tyson! Come here, Tyson. He looks just like his daddy.
He does.
He is AKC. Tyson, yo, big boy. Look at that. You want me to let you in there? I'm not going in there until I get ready. I'm gonna have Brian put you back.
Tyson! Oh, girl, stop it.
I know, right? You know it's Cheyenne.
I thought it was Hira.
I might let him stay up front for a little bit, because he's like acting like he has to be with them. I'm gonna leave him right here. So he starts to see the cars and everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Bubba.
He gonna stay up here with me while I grill. I'm gonna keep him up here while I grill with me. So I can play?
Yeah.
But super friendly. That's one of our Madison Bell pups. That's how people get them. And we prove them. We show you in the field what their parents do so you know what they can do. I'm Rod.
Mainly, I am behind the scene, doing the videos, paperwork, insurance. I'm dealing with all that stuff, financing. So yes, I'm the heart of the company.
So the question I have for you is, and I know I didn't prepare you for it, should women handle big dogs and protection dogs?
I believe so. Well, just to watch the dogs, all the breeds and everything else, I can tell they already have that in them to want to protect a woman in the first place. So if a woman knows how to handle the dog, it makes it much easier when she's home alone. So yes, I agree. I definitely recommend, highly agree, and totally approve. Like I said, me personally, learning how to deal, how to manage, how to give a commands, and how to in charge of the dog, it helps a lot. Even with obedience, I can tell as far as you cannot baby in the dog, like say, oh, you're so sweet and everything. You have to put your foot down and you have to say what you mean. And I believe this is how the bond gets stronger with your dog, and he will find how to trust you, vice versa. So when the dozen intruder comes or any bad situation you find yourself into, I believe your dog will sense and feed off you. Because there been a couple situations where I got upset and my Doberman, he actually felt that, and he got aggressive and he's like, oh, okay, who we biting? Oh my God, you mad, I'm mad, we're mad, we biting to somebody going down. So they feed off you. Same thing when you're going through something like
yeah, but I think you're. I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay, so
do you think that people think that only men can handle protection dogs?
Absolutely not. And I don't even know where it came from. Like, I believe men, they don't even care about training their dogs. That's how I feel sometimes, because their ego gets in the way. They always, the first word comes out of their mouth is, I got this, I do it myself. And every time when you do it yourself, it turns out to bad. And if you don't have no professional assistance or help, it's not going to be good. So I prefer, when a family decides to train a dog in protection, I prefer both of them join the training program, man and a woman, so both of them know what to do and what not to do.
Are you scared of some of the dogs?
No.
You hesitate?
Sometimes I get the vibe like, okay, you might want to don't touch that dog. But sometimes it's just like, you get that feeling. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. That dog would not do absolutely nothing for you. We did have one case. He was very aggressive. He did attack actually a woman, a male lady, and I didn't sense nothing from him being aggressive, but everybody else was afraid of him, kind of like he was very vicious dog. But every time when I saw him, I saw a puppy in him. I saw him being misunderstood. If that answers your question.
I got you. So do you get a thrill or adrenaline when you are working the dogs? Do you like, or is it just exercise? Does it feel good that the dogs listen to your command and come back to you?
It definitely makes you feel good when you give a command to a dog and they actually, like I remember when I had my first dog, when I actually got into field, because I asked my husband to train me from ground out, from basic obedience to behavior for advanced obedience. So basically in all of it, I had to, it's like in the job, before become a CEO, you have to go and know how to wait the tables and greet the customers. So same thing with that training. You have to know the bottom part before you go and know how to give advice to a clients what to do with your dog if you have an issue with it. So yes, when I did train my first dog, and actually Maniac, when he was listening to me and I saw the results, I saw the finished product, it made me so proud. It made me so big, like, oh my gosh, it's actually real. He listened to my commands, and it's just, it felt good.
All right, so I know you train Sage, and you're training Fang now. Sage is a Belgian Malinois, and Fang is a Cane Corso. It's the bond hard when they graduate and they leave?
Yes. Just to thought of that, Fang, it's almost finished with his training. It's heartbreaking because you bond with that dog. You literally get attached to them. So yes, it's definitely, it's hard. It's very hard. Same thing with Sage. She was one of my baby girl. Eventually, it was very hard to let it go.
I got you. So is there anything that people don't know about you that you would like them to know about you? Or just other stuff they'll find out later, good stuff about you, like you're a Christian, right?
Yes.
You're a true believer.
I am.
You're a mom of 4.
I am.
And now you are a business owner.
Well, I've been a business owner since 2015, so.
Yeah.
So it's been a while now.
It's the first time, like, in that long
like
time.
100% being on board, and
or
yes.
that you were able to leave your job and come home and work from home. So.
Yes.
That's when you kind of say you're a business owner when you're by yourself, because when you work for yourself, your paycheck is never guaranteed.
It's definitely different. So as far as like claiming to be a business owner but still have a job on the side, you still doesn't feel like a business owner.
Well, because you don't have the
100%
hunger.
there. Yeah.
Because you know you're going to get paid from your other job.
Correct.
Even if your little business doesn't make any money. But when it's just your business and there's no other money, you got to hustle.
Right.
Or you're not going to eat.
Absolutely.
And so far, you've been home. You've been doing this full time for 2 going on 3 years.
Yes.
So that's a big difference. And then also people don't understand you got to pay your health insurance.
Yes. All
You know
of
what I
the
mean?
stuff still
All
has
this.
to come out of my
Your check.
my business
And you have to
money.
do taxes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Taxes, insurance, you name it. The lifestyle we're living.
Because most people think that I own Madison Bell all by myself.
Now, he have a beautiful partner, right-hand man, woman.
Woman, I hope.
Yeah.
At least you fooled
Well,
me to make me think that.
That would be kind of hard because 15 years marriage, yeah, it's gonna
That
be
was really duped.
yeah, for a long time.
Oh, I'm really slow and retarded.
I don't think so. But anyway, but yes, business comes with a lot of responsibilities, but a lot of bills. A lot of people doesn't realizing it, but it's the same thing. And it's not going to be a bad example, but the same thing with, I take a church, for example. Some of the people believe when they go to church.
Well, it's starting to swell up. I can barely open it. Yeah, that's what happens when you train bite dogs. People always ask, they say, why is it so expensive? And then I say, would you want your dog to bite you? And they say, no, I could get hurt. And I don't even understand why I even have to explain that. Because before I was a training protection dog, I wouldn't let a dog bite me for $1,000 or any money. You know, if you ask me how much would I pay you if I let my dog bite you, I would say nothing. I would never let your dog bite me. I don't want your money. But I guess in their eyes, they think I should do it for, you know, little money. I'm in a bite suit. I can't get hurt. Well, I can't get hurt, and I have been hurt. I actually got bit in the face. Had to get 35 stitches about 2 years ago. And I almost freaking died from it because I almost bled out. So, yeah, this crap is like worse than being a stuntman sometimes. But, you know the dog's true intent. If they can puncture you, you know that they're for real, and that's what we're training them for. To be real personal protection dogs. That's the second time Donnie bit me. He actually got me before when he was a puppy, when the person I gave him to, I rehomed him, brought him back to me. It got me in the leg. It hurt. This hurts too. I can barely close my hand, but by this time tomorrow, the swelling will be down. I know I've done it before. I've been bit before. The swelling goes up and down, didn't need stitches. But I got a little eyeball now in the middle of my scorpion claws. You live and you learn. Let's get it, y'all. Time to vlog. Grill. I got Bug and Tyson out here socializing with me. See everything. Alright, y'all, we're gonna flip those and we're gonna be back. Let's go start on that macaroni. Tyson. What's up, Bug? Bug's my rock. What's up, Bug? Yeah, bud. I see you. I'm coming in there. I'm cooking. So I put them out front so they can hear and see everything. Because he's starting to act like he's scared of noises. So the way to get a dog to do it is to put him through it. What's up, Tyson? Now he's coming to me. I'm not even going to try to pet him because he thinks I will. He'll run off. All right, bug. I'll be back.
Because she won't be with me. All right, so this is Rudo's prong collar. Now I added some links on here because it came in as an extra short. So you may have like 2 silver links, and that is to make up for it. Whatever the collar is being put on Rudo, it has to be put on this way. It has to go through here and snap in. You can't slide it over his neck. If you slide it over his neck, that means it's too big, and then that means the prongs are gonna, when you do use it, it's gonna choke him. So I'm gonna put that on him, and I'm gonna show you when I put that on him. Also, this is his mini educator. It is a electronic training collar, and like right here, you have the imports to charge it. Now, this will turn green when it's fully charged. You need to charge it every 48 hours. And how you turn it on is just simply, there's a button on the back that has an L on there. Turn on the button and then the front will light up. And when the front lights up, it goes from 1 to 100, or 1 to high, which is 100. On here, there is a little red dot. This red dot turns it on. You'll see that turn on.
That's how you pair it.
That's how you pair it. The T is for tone and vibration. That is vibration. If I want to change it, I will hold the L button and the T at the same time. You'll hear a beep, and now it'll beep. You can only do vibration and tone separately. You can't do them. You have to do one or the other. Now on this side is the stimulation button. This is where it's like a static stimulation, like a massage stimulation. Flexes his muscles.
No, no, but massage.
It does. It's like the one you put on my back.
I know.
It feels like that. So you have the red button and the blue button. The red is burst, and the black button is for whatever you have it set on. You have to use this dial to change it from 1 to whatever. Make sure it's placed properly and tightly around his neck, because if it's loose, he won't feel it and it won't work. So we're gonna put it on him now, and I'll bring him out. Then we'll put the prong on, and I'll show you that as well.
Yeah.
All right, so I got the collar on Rudo, and you can see it's up there. I'm gonna bring him close to the Anna so you can hear the tone and the vibration after he's done peeing. Here. Wait. No. You see the tone? Here. Sit. Rudo, sit. Sit. Good boy. So now I'm going to switch it to vibration. So now you can hear it. You ready? All right, so now we have the Ecollar on him. You can see a difference in his behavior. I can take him over here to puppies, and I can control him whenever I want. Rudo, here. I can take him to the puppies. If I don't want Rudo with the puppies, Rudo, here. I can just take him away. I can walk around over here with a cat. So this is the difference. If Rudo has the collar on, his behavior is going to be different, and you'll be able to, the reason why, because he knows you can enforce it. You can make him come back to you. You can make him not mess with something. So his behavior will be different. When he doesn't have the collar on, you can enforce it. You cannot enforce it, so you don't know what he's going to do. So I'm going to let him walk. See, he's not going to go too far because I got the remote. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab the leash so I can do his prong collar and show you that. I'll be right back, Anna.
Rudo. Rudo, sit. Rudo, sit. Good boy. I take it. I take the down.
So he has on the prong collar, and what you need to notice is the prong collar is above the E-collar. It's not underneath, it's over. If it's underneath, it's gonna slide down, it's not gonna work. So it's above the e-collar. E-collar is gonna keep it from sliding down. So this right here, you see it flexing. This is why I'm gonna have a great walk. So if I walk over here and I go in the street and I wanna go for a walk with Rito, this is where you're not gonna see any pulling, and you can see him walking fine with me. If he started to mess with the leash and play with the leash like that, you just vibrate him and tell him no. No. You tell him no, he'll stop. And you see, this is where that walk is gonna come in. It's because of this collar. So if you don't have that collar on him, you may not get the same walk that you're seeing Rudel do right now, right? He's gonna pull. The first time he feels that he can pull on this collar, he's gonna pull and he's gonna pull more, right? If you wanted to give him a correction, a simple correction is like this. Here, you just slightly pull back and turn, right? If you wanted to sit, you just pull up. Rudo, sit. You pull up and he sits, right? Now, if you wanted him to go down, and I never force dogs to go down on a prong, I just tell them to do it. But if you wanted him to go down on a prong, it would be simple. Rudo, sit. You're gonna pull up on leash. Rudo, sit. He's gonna sit. And then if you wanted him to go down, you would say down, and you would start to lower down, Rudo. Here, down. And you lower it down just like that. That if you had to do it that way. Now, Rudo does down without it, and we'll do it here real quick. Sometimes you have to wait a second or two. Rudo, sit. Sit. Rudo, down. There you go. So the prong collar, definitely when you leave the house, right? It's gonna control behavior. The e-collar is gonna be able to follow up, and he knows how it works, right? Like I said, you can use tone or vibration. If you use tone, immediately he's gonna stop whatever. It snaps him out of it, right? Now, will you use stimulation? Absolutely. You will have to stimulate him sometimes. So stimulation is on 10. If I stimulate him right now, you can't even tell he's being stimulated. I'm holding the button. You can't even tell, right? That's 10. If I were to move up to say 15, then you could see. You have that working level, now it's on 18. And all you did was pin his ears back. If I go to 22, you're looking for a body change. And that's the body change. So that was 37, right? So I recommend you keep it around 25. Here, good boy. So if you have any questions, and we already did a video with his bark collar, you saw that one. So the bark collar is gonna be separate. We're not gonna connect that to his e-collar. You put that on him if he's in a crate and he starts crying or whining or anything. So this is Rudo, he's ready to graduate, and I wanted to make sure that you got this video that ensured that you knew about the training tools that he's coming home with. You can refer back to this video whenever you have questions about how to use it.